Alright, welcome everybody to my new gaming channel called R's Place. My name is Ravi. This is my brand new game that I would like to upload. The game that I wanted to upload is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is one of my favorite games. But I've already played the base game. And I'm currently at 427. I have finished most of the main quests. There are certain things that I need to take care of, like codex pages. I'm not going to do that, and I will finish this one at one stage or the other. The Legend of Beowulf. I think it's part of the downloadable content. I'm not very sure about that, but there are certain river raids, and I've only unlocked 2 of them. 3 of them actually. There are 3 more from what I know. I may or may not do these in the current playlist. Let's start the DLC, The Wrath of the Druids. There are certain things that I need to yet do in my base game. Some of them include get Mjolnir, the Odin's, Thor's hammer from Norway. I have to get that, and I'm not going to do a 100% on any of these games. This is a huge game. The only thing that you see here there are some of the things that I didn't do. To get some of these mysteries and collectibles, I didn't do a lot of many things. Wealth, I have, I think, collected most of them, not all, but most of them. This Nottinghamshire, some of the things I left out. And the thing that I am happy about is this one. I've killed all of them. All of the order members, including the zealots, were killed. And I think I've gotten the full skill set. Right. I don't know how to. Okay. Well, I really don't know how to enable it. It's been a while since I played this game, and it might take some catching up to do for me to.
Nice.
River raid. No, there was Ireland. Is that the place I need to go? Yeah, I think so. Ireland. The Wrath of the Druids. Let's go. Let's begin. Once again, I feel like Assassin's Creed Valhalla base game. This is your cup of tea, because I haven't seen or understood the story at all. This is a blind game. But do I have to update it? Oh my god, alright. Let me upgrade it. Is it? Wait a minute, I thought I have it. No? Alright, there we go, it's installed now. Wrath of the Druids. To the west, Ireland is attempting to unify under one high king, but regions distrust one another. Ancient grudges fester, and settled Vikings are still finding their place. Can Ravensthorpe find friends so far afield? A visitor will arrive at Ravensthorpe's dock to launch to launch the adventure. Let's go. What bonus content unlocked? Berserker. Why am I getting Berserker again? So this is a known quest. Okay. Every now and then, the game would simply remove any upgrades or add-ons that I've gotten at the time of the purchase. As a common bug, I think they didn't fix it yet. Okay, meet with the new arrival. So I remember upgrading my Berserker set all the way to. I don't think I did it to mythical.
Island sounds for new arrival.
Who would it be? Yeah, new songs. Oh, and by the way, I gotten all of the Orlog games finished. I played all Orlog. Is it secret? Yeah, except I don't have any conversation. Okay. Speaking about that.
Well met, Eivor.
Well met. Okay. Irish trade.
Python? Things have not gone as planned. Python!
Okay. Ooh, who is it calling?
Perhaps you can aid me in locating Python.
Wait, is he a guy or
What
a
is your
girl?
purpose with him?
I have brought a sampling of goods from Ireland. That is, if I can bring my ships to dock.
Azar! I see you've met Eivor Wolfkiss.
Ah, so you are Eivor. In fact, I bring you a message from Ireland.
I know no one in Ireland.
The letter is from Dublin's king. Sadly, I seem to have misplaced it.
The King of Dublin. Why would such a one write to me?
He wishes to expand trade to England. The purpose of my bringing goods here.
Azar is from the east, but lives in Ireland now. But in matters of trade, Azar, your king should petition Rand.
He claims to know Eivor. He asked me to accompany you on the trip there.
I know no king, and I'm certainly not about to journey to Ireland.
But first, Azar, you must build a trading post. In fact, where is your trade ship?
Ah, yes. An unfortunate incident, most concerning. Trading rivals have blocked the river and thus my goods.
A blocked river hurts all Ravensthorpe. Stay. I will put things right.
As you see, Eivor is a person of action. Find me later, when the river is safely clear.
Of course, my friend. I thank you, Eivor. I will find the king's letter in the meantime.
You keep insisting that I know an Irish king. It is a fantasy. What manner of king
Travel
is
to the naval blockade. It is at the mouth of the Nene River. Okay, good. Oh, here? That is. Do I have to take the boat? Probably not. Fast travel. But I'm not going to get all of these welts and all of the I might get this on, I don't know what that is. I might get that, but apart from that, I'm not going to get all of the mystery items, all of the white items, mystery items. Okay, what? This just happened. Okay. Naval blockade. Do I need a boat? Who is Azar, by the way? First question, who is Azar? Male or female? I'm confused. Name?
Here's the blockade to be cleared.
Okay. Oh, I forgot.
Do you see?
Okay, I just started playing Odyssey, some of the quests I was playing. So my...
The guards here are vigilant.
Okay, let them be. Double spears.
You'll choose death?
There we go. Look, it's been a while since I played Odyssey. Sorry, the Valhalla game. It's so it might take a while for me to get back into it. Although my character is a bit powerful, so I guess it's not going to be a huge issue. I have to remember that my special unarmed power will give me my health back. Okay. Not structure, destroy. What structure do I have to destroy? Don't understand. Okay.
For now.
I'm pretty excited to see where it lies, how the new map is going to look like. Cannot wait to go to Ireland. And I know that Dublin is one of the big towns. Actually, Dublin is the capital city, so I don't know how the 9th century capital would look like. Okay, there's that. I don't know if they have added an additional skill set, because right now I'm getting power-ups, but I don't know where to use it, because I don't think there's anything else that I need to use. Okay, the structure destroyed. Wow. How do I destroy the structures? Let me see quickly. Okay, there's this back. Okay, so there is something here that I can destroy. So it takes some understanding for me. Jesus, there we go. That's what let's put inside. Alright, let's destroy that. Okay, not structure destroyed. Do I have anything else in here? Oh my god, there are too many. Okay, now it makes more sense. Oh, oops. What the? Roll. There's one more left, and that should do it.
They won't like that.
Yeah, nobody does that. Okay, there's a chest. I guess this location wasn't there in the base game. Okay, I need to have one last thing left, right? Or did I finish it here? Oh, not structures complete. Okay. Look at the quest. Quest items. Okay. Okay. Leather bomb. Some arrows for my troubles. 2 of them actually. I need to get one more because my magma is going to upgrade. Exchange. Patience will what? Dude, I'm powerful. Way powerful than you can imagine. So don't.
I'll cover
Mastery point. Okay, so there we go. So now
Shoot!
get back where? What the hell? Asshole. Jesus. So Skull Crusher? For about 154 hours gameplay before the start of the DLC. So it pretty much says it all. And
Azar's trading rivals are defeated. The river is clear. Now we'll see about this so-called King of Dublin.
King of Dublin. So I'm gonna go to. Okay, I have to get out of this. There we go. Now I can fast run. Is it a new? Is this the path to it? I don't know. Is this path to the? Don't see. Could be. It's at the northern Ireland. Alright. And from what I understand, I think this towards is Scotland, but there could be where it's part of the game. But before that, let's get the skills set. Mastery points. Okay, now I understand. So it increases. So you have a number 1 here. Where did I get this? Oh yes, I went to kill Gorm. That's when I got these 3. So increases assassination damage, evasion, and health. So it's permanent. So we don't have to. So the power is not locked. Good. Let's see. Any fast travel? Loading times are huge because of. Can I still upgrade my weapons? What? Oh yeah, that's the bug that I was referring to. See? Just show up. I finished up. That's why I'm not touching it. What I'm going to do right now is to see if I can... I need 12 titanium. Oh my god. Runes I can... Yeah, I can add runes later on. For now, let's go to... report back to Azar. Azar, again, I'm confused. Is Azar a guy or a girl? The voice looks like a girl. I'm not sure.
Azar, the river's clear, save for a few bodies and sticks. Your goods will get through.
Your reputation comes honestly then, though I am not sure about the name Wolfkist.
The scar on my neck.
Ah.
Beaten
My Viking name would then
by-
be Azar One Eye.
Thank you, Azar One Eye. My men will help construct your trade post.
Then I am twice indebted to you. If ever you change your mind about Ireland, I will be found in the trade post, once built. Oh, and I found your letter. Here.
That's convenient. Is it built automatically? Oh, nice. Good. Okay, quest complete. Am I gonna... From the court of Dublin's glorious king, hello, cousin. I have this surprise as a pleasant one. It has been many years since we parted. Word has reached to me that we're now both on the same side of the North Sea. I'm certain that you are busy, but could we have a reunion? In addition to the joy of reunion, you could advance trade for your band knows Azar is expanding Dublin's markets. Do come, look forward with pleasure to your arrival. Your cousin Barid.
My cousin Barid is alive, the king of Dublin. And never failed to delight.
Okay, so he's the king of Dublin? Oh, interesting. Okay, let's you know that? Do a quick save. Let's speak.
Eivor, are you prepared to go to Ireland?
I think I am.
Azar, you did not tell me the king was my cousin.
Okay.
It was most amusing this way, was it not? A little mystery.
I prefer to know what is what. But it was a pleasant surprise.
He's eager to see you. Shall we set sail?
Yes. Can't wait.
Yeah. I would like to see this land. And my cousin Barid.
Alright. There we go. First forays into Ireland. Followed by a long, very long loading screen. Okay. The Wrath of the Druids. There we go, loading screen. Title screen, actually. Nice.
Ireland. A patchwork of petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green glens. My adopted isle.
Azar, how is it that Barid, as Norse as ice, is king of Dublin?
Dublin is a Viking city, Eivor. But in fact, merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Odd to think of Barid as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many kings. They litter the countryside, and Barid's throne is not secure. Flann Sinna calls the tune.
Who's he?
Soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland. Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Barid will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much of a fighter, but somehow always came out all right.
I'm sure what you say is true. Certainly he is loved by his people.
this is Dublin, the capital. I don't know whether the concept existed back then. The music is grand.
Your crew can find lodging here. Come, let us find Barid.
Eivor! Go out of my blood! Look at you! You have Aunt Rosta's cheekbones! And you, the 7-year-old lives in you still.
It's been a long stretch since we pelted old Ganfrid with apple cores.
He never forgave us that.
And Sigurd in the clan? How goes with all?
There's much to tell you about it. Let me breathe your Irish air.
Yep.
Thank you for keeping my ports from being set ablaze in my absence.
My ports? Yes, old man. I can rule my city even without you here.
Old man.
Eivor, you arrive in good time. I'm
What
hosting
the-
a feast in honor of my son, Sigurd. He is 17 today.
A 17-year-old son.
And rather a difficult boy at that. Come, there's much to show on the way to my castle.
A kingship, a son, and a castle. Truly, you have a fine life, Barid.
Castle? It is a wooden house. Finely crafted, to be sure, but in Shiraz, it would be home to a middling rug merchant.
Lead me to your rock merchant's wooden hovel, Barid.
Blood bond. Okay. So let's quickly check the map. Here. Okay. So this is Ireland. It's not a big. Well, it is. Well. Okay. Ulster with Connacht. Too many wealth items. Wow. And mountains. Okay.
Just look at her docks. Wee babe of a city, but the
Okay.
biggest
We have a
port in
drinking
all
contest.
Ireland.
You
I
cannot
think that you
appreciate
are not-
Irish air without enduring the stench of our docks.
It is upon the strength of this port I plan to secure my kingship.
Azar told me that your throne may not be entirely steady.
King Flann needs some persuading, Miss Hall. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my kingship and that of my children's children will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your throne, but a vast trading web is within my power.
No one else I'd trust my commerce to, old man.
You let him call you that?
I call him worse things.
Old man? Are you even a man? That's a question. People have been calling you.
This is
that
where I
guy's been
leave you.
calling-
Don't miss the banquet.
I'll be there shortly.
Okay. Why does he call Azar an old man? First of all, he doesn't look old. Second of all, he doesn't even look like a man. Jesus. Am I confused?
Barid, I'm Nicey King.
Did
Eivor,
that give me
this is my cousin, Eivor. Show him the bow I had you make for him.
bow?
This is for me? The craftsmanship is beautiful.
My best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think
it's
you
a
can get 'em all.
contest. Let's try that.
I just want to get a feel for how the bow handles.
That's sure.
Watch my arrows fly.
I certainly will. Go.
Okay. Now find out the targets. Okay, please put. Oh, okay. So rapid.
It's a very very nice bow. Thank you, Barid.
Steps off the boat after a long sea voyage and shoots like a master.
Yeah. More scale bow. A light bow, yeah. A rapid fire light bow. And with that, these poison your arrows when hitting. Oh, that's a new. That's interesting. Poison your arrows when hitting weak points. Huh? Okay. Interesting. But yeah. It's
Well done, Cousin. Wait. Is that a house of God?
Aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer.
You make a place for them.
Them? I myself have a place in Christ's house, as I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar. I've built this city up from rubble. 20 years ago, us Vikings were beat. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
Azar told me that it's a Viking city.
Norse founded it, and I nursed it back to health. When I became king, I was king of a mud pit.
king of a mud pit. So that will make you a king of pig. Okay. Could you walk any faster?
There, up ahead,
Jesus.
my home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't here to greet you. They've gone on pilgrimage to the mountains just now. The waters there improve mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son.
And to host a banquet.
Which should be already underway.
And there's no fast travel point yet. But I need to. Yeah, if the game gives me good. I'm sorry, the game gives me some time. A break, so to speak.
Here we are. Please, go enjoy yourself. I must have a word with my son. Come meet him before the night's out.
Yeah. Enjoy the celebration. There'll be drinking
Hey,
contests.
you're Boris' cousin. It's a grand do, isn't it?
Hi. Enjoying yourself?
It's great crack. It's a fine thing to celebrate future King Sigfrid.
Is he a worthy king?
I'm curious. How do you feel Barid has done as king?
Oh, he's done a lovely job, he has. Likes to throw feasts. Invites us common folk. More host than king, perhaps, but he's a fine man, and the city has never been busier.
What is it?
Can I ask, what is your life like in this city?
Well, there's a fair amount of work, isn't there? Hauling crates, shoveling muck. I'm a tanner myself. Long days stripping hides and dousing them in cow piss. You can probably smell the stench.
I can.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the feast, friend.
You as well.
So there is a drinking contest.
What do you expect from her? And I saw the example of a pattern.
Azar?
Azar, I was not sure if I would see you here.
Why is that?
I thought you'd rather take stock of your wares than placidly observe caterwauling Vikings.
And you? You would rather spend time with this gossiping auntie?
Auntie?
I know few people here, and of them, I know you are the one who is always ready with a sweet anecdote.
I do have some information you may find interesting. Siegfried's stomach doesn't agree with cheese. Had an accident about it last week. Embarrassing, bed-changing kind.
Oops, he shat himself?
Mortifying for a lad of that age. The kind of thing that would devastate him in front of his comrades. If one needed ammunition.
Thank you, Azar. Your company is always enlightening.
Okay. So, what else do I have here?
Siegfried! I I expect my son to act like the future king, not roll in the muck.
So Flann will take you on as his farting court jester?
Think with your head and not your arse. Flann can assure my throne, which will one day be yours.
That makes you the arse.
Enough! Eivor, my son, Siegfried. I'm sorry, I must clear my head. Could you speak to the boy?
I was looking forward to meeting my cousin's son.
So, you're the cousin who Da speaks so fondly of. Is the old fool reduced to importing Vikings now?
In Norway, you'd be knocked to the ground by now.
Come on then, if you've any guts worth respecting.
Okay.
Fine, whelp.
Well,
You
yeah.
won't land a single punch.
Really? You really are a well, buddy. That's it? Had enough? Well?
I guess I owe you thanks for not beating me bloody.
That was my
I'm not here
intention.
to quarrel with you, Siegfried.
Da
Siegfried.
speaks so highly of you. I wanted to see if you lived up to the stories.
Does anyone? You're unhappy with how your father rules.
Da has the makings of a fine king, but he chooses to play the unctuous merchant instead.
A visit to Norway might do a young Viking girl like you some good.
I'd love to go with Da. Maybe the homeland would kindle his warrior spirit.
Why don't you
Give
go
Dublin
alone?
a fair and fearsome king.
I've lost track of your father. Any idea where he might be?
He wanted to clear his head. That means he's visiting grandfather's grave. Da has a chat with him almost every day.
Barid can commune with the dead?
No, his conversations are all one-sided. The grave sits at the top of the hill.
I'll find him. Thank you, Siegfried.
Okay.
Eivor, teach me how to hit like that sometime.
Yeah, you have to get to 420 power. Okay, so he's at the family burial ground south of Dublin. Okay, so yeah. First let me get this. Okay, first let me. It's not that far. So let me go and grab that viewpoint, and then we'll see. So far, nothing different. Game looks, the probably locations are different, but the quest interactions are not that different. We have the similar icons, drinking contest that we are going to. Although basically did have the drinking contest at the beginning of the game to get some money, but now I don't think I need it to take care of that, because I don't really need money. I have enough for the rest of the game, and even if I don't, then who cares? I can grind. But first viewpoint in Ireland. No new music. Okay. Couldn't they have introduced new synchronization music? It's already existing one in the biscuit. Come on, game. South of the Dublin. Right. I don't think it goes that south. site. I think it's going to be 635 years. This game should have introduced new music. What the? Can you not jump? I give up. I am going to jump. What the? Jesus. So why do you make things so complicated? All you have to do is jump down straight.
Sunan, guide me.
This is the mountain top. Okay. I thought I was gonna climb the entire mountain, huge mountain.
Barid. Why so uneasy?
A king must forever be on guard. When I'm upset or uncertain, I come here to seek my father's spirit.
I didn't even ask after him. Somehow I knew he'd...
Some years ago, he was destined to die in battle, and he did.
He sits with Odin now. My family owes yours a sullen debt.
That winter, your family came to stay with us. I remember your birth, screaming like a warrior.
The plague year. No one would take us in. No one but your mother and father. I owe your family my life.
And what a life we had. I have fond memories of you and I slipping out to hunt.
In dead of night. Stars in the sky, moonlight and snow.
Into flashback? No. Still collecting.
And that's how I got that scar.
I do feel bad about that. What about the one on your cheek?
This? A caution from the gods about my vanity.
Come. If we tell all our stories, we'll be here a week.
Do you see something?
Yeah.
My imagination run amok, but let us away.
Okay, what? Oh my god. What the hell is that?
Funny how just the slightest noise sets a fellow on edge.
By Thor's hammer, Barid. I could sleep a week.
Not as spry as the old days, eh? When we'd search the night in hopes of catching a will-o'-the-wisp.
Did we catch one? I have a memory of catching one.
Something has to give. So far it's here we go. Irish Wolfhound.
Give yourself! What? Fight this man! Who are these men? Bastards!
Okay, new set of eliminated threat.
Who were they?
My ascension to the throne has not been without contest. The previous king's son, Thorstein, is resentful.
You told me nothing of this.
You are my guest. I'm not going to burden you with petty concerns.
Petty concerns.
You almost
I now know
got
why
killed.
you've been anxious all evening.
Aye, 'tis worrying. He's never been so bold before.
He sees you as a usurper to his throne.
Perhaps, but he doesn't seem to want to take it. He contents himself by stealing and smuggling with his band of ruffians. It's petty Viking raiding, but it puts me in a bad light with Flan. That's certain. Keep a sharp watch. Brigands rove the streets tonight.
You can be sure of me, my king.
Okay, new type of enemies.
What? You know I am always the last to leave a party. What is wrong?
We were ambushed by Thorstein's men. Rivals I was not made aware of.
Small wonder King Flan does not embrace you, Barid. You cannot keep control of the Vikings in your own city.
Thorstein makes me look like more of an arse than I do on my own.
I see. It is the High King's disfavor that makes this shameful. My cousin, I will take care of Thorstein.
No, I do not want to drag you into this sorry mess.
Too
Perhaps
late.
you'll accept silver to lie low.
For a week or two. But then he'll be back, and back again. I can remove this blood, once and for all.
Eivor, this is not your fight.
For any and all of your god's sakes, Barid, let Eivor help you.
Yeah, I
As of this
downloaded the
moment,
DLC.
Barid, my arm is yours. Whatever is needed to bring Flan's smile upon you, I will do.
Eivor, I have never been so happy.
Your family saved mine those years ago. A fitting reply would be to secure your throne. I will start with Thorstein.
It happens that Siegfried may know something. He once ran with Thorstein's gang.
What?
Sadly true. Seek him tomorrow in the marketplace. After a night of carousing, he likes to recuperate there.
We will begin to forge a bond with High King Flan on Rise of Sun.
I'm editing it. I'm gonna use one just to show you how long it takes. Wait, my quiver?
Barid said Siegfried would be at the marketplace. I need to learn about Thorstein.
Links required. So I'm gonna ride the links. Is that what you're saying? Huge links. So I'm gonna go to the forest table and then get the links. What is this? Trade post unclaimed. Oh, new mechanism. So okay. Oh, we do have raids. Okay, so we need to raid to get the trade post supplies, and then we need to build the trade post. Oh, just like we did in the main. Oh, okay. Ireland. So it's south of England. Probably not, because Finland is. No. And these two have proper. Okay. Well, I think that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to make more and more videos. Kindly bear with me, I'm just getting my gears up and running. This is my first ever video. I'll try to edit as much as I can and upload it. And I am going to upload the videos on a daily basis. So keep hooking up. I am going to update the DLC.
I'll never learn.
Until then, it's goodbye. See you later.